When I arrived last night, it was absolute chaos. From people screaming to blood on the streets to people laying on the streets, just um, a massive police presence, just horrific, more than I've ever seen. And seems that there was some album release party, people coming from that. A SUV pulls up and just opens fire on a crowd of people, and 18 shot and four dead at this point. And the worst I've seen. Just people wanting to find their other people, find who was alive, finding who was where their phones were, because they dropped them in the chaos, so they couldn't even couldn't even find their car keys. It's something that you wouldn't expect to find in the city. We have a lot of shootings, but nothing like this.
Something you wouldn't expect to find in River North, but speak to that part of it, and also speak to the fact that this was a album listening party, female rapper from Chicago, and yet it drew this crowd. We're hearing mostly women, and yet this SUV pulled up with multiple people inside and opened fire.
Yeah, well, I think it's time out. It should be time out for, I didn't expect it to happen here, because it's happening everywhere. It can happen anywhere. I think people should realize that there's no place too good for it. There's no place too bad for it. As long as evil exists, as long as we have a preponderance of guns and stupid people who have no respect or knowledge of life, then this is going to happen. And it was mostly women, and that didn't used to be a thing, and it's devastating. And
have you heard anything from anybody about what, if anything, preceded this? Like, if there was a fight inside the club, there was a disagreement, there was an argument?
I haven't heard anything like that. More or less, it seems like everybody was shocked that this happened. An unlikely, place, even though, rap has its kind of thing that people expect, in Chicago especially. And so a female rapper from Chicago in River North, it could be a recipe for disaster, but any mass gathering seems to be